Good day, everybody. I come in peace, and I want to talk to us about something I feel that it is happening. Though personally, I have seen a bit of it here in Asia, and I've seen similar news like this in Asia, but I've seen that because of the much attention being drawn on them in this part of the world now, they are moving a lot in Africa. And a lot of us know say the issues that is surrounding almost all African country right now, that almost all African country right now, they are going through political instabilities and all manner of things, economic and all kinds of things. And we keep wondering, we keep blaming our leaders, we keep pointing accusing fingers at our leaders and all those kind of things and all that. And some time ago, I pointed out that we should not always be blaming these people that are in power. Of course, they are not doing all these things alone. You cannot just tell me that all of them with their power like that, they are just heartless like that. No, there are circumstances surrounding them. There are things that are beyond their control, plus their own selfish interests. And at this moment, I'm not trying to make an excuses for anybody. This news I'm about to break to you guys right now actually came on the mainstream news across Africa and Nigeria precisely some days ago. And I didn't just want to rush in putting these things out because on I know now, Nigeria bloggers, anything way they say their blog and promote their blog and drive traffic into their domains or whatsoever is what they are after. They don't really care the authenticity of the things they post or share to their followers or audience. So I needed to verify this news because this is something I feel like almost every African sons and daughters that with the genuine concern for the continent and how they have ruined they are trying to ruin our reputation internationally and locally should be sharing this kind of news. All right, so a couple of days ago, the news came out that this guy, all right, obviously, this guy was arrested, and he's not just a hustler, all right. According to information provided by the agencies that got him arrested, it was reported that this same guy, he's working as an NGO personnel or representative, or he is representing and working with an NGO across West Africans and as well East African. And it discovered that the NGO he's working for is registered, is legit, and something like that. And at the same time, this guy is responsible for armed dealings. Before I recorded this video, I went as far as doing some research on armed dealings. As long as when I read about the armed dealings, according to Wikipedia, it said it is okay for someone to sell guns to other people as long as they are registered and the people they are selling to is not someone who will be a threat or something like that. So armed dealing is okay, it's a legit business. We all know that, but I just wanted to double check my doubts. So now this man you see here is a French national, he's a citizen of France, and he goes about selling arms to bandits, kidnappers, armed robbers in Africa. The reason why I'm talking about these things now is that so we can be aware who really and what really and how really things are going on in Africa, because some of our friends that are Westerners, Americans, friends, or whatever, all across Europe and America and Asia, where we talk about what your people are doing in our continent, you people somehow misunderstand what we are saying, and also at a point you misquote our crying out as hate or dislike for your people. It's not really true. Now this man he probably went to Africa claiming that he's in humanitarian service whatsoever, but behind or beneath his agenda is selling arms to young people in Africa to cause trouble in our land or kill people and all that, just in case of take a case study of what's happening in Nigeria right now. the kind of you can look, just have a look at this kind of weapons, and just one man making supplies of things like this too. So please, I think that we need some of you guys who are our friends to also start speaking to your government as well as your private organizations and all that are sending people into our continent, causing mayhem and discouraging our people and teaching them how to do all manner of things. We know that not everybody, some people choose to follow this kind of way of life or direction of life to do whatever they want to do. But the bottom line is that Africans are not just fully responsible for the destruction of their countries or their continent whatsoever. It is all these kind of things, and these are the people who are making life very miserable and hard for our brothers and sisters back home. That is not actually encouraging young boys and girls to do things that they ought to do at the right time. Just imagine one man. I'm sure that he has some accomplices. There are people that he's working with, and so. And I will be surprised, because that in a little while we will not find anything about this news online anymore or was anywhere, because that they have taking bribe from the system, they are eating deep into the system, and these are the things that are contributing to the killing and division. And don't be surprised, there must be, or there could be, a political motivation behind this. Political motive behind these kind of things, because once the West know that there is a government who is trying to oppose their agendas in the African soil, this is what they do. They make supplies of ammunition to how do I say, like average educated Africa, or even those who are not educated at all, or those whose mind has been corrupted and all that. They arm them with all these kind of dangerous weapons, and they sell this weapon to all these guys. Or sometimes he claims that he's selling them. It might just be that these weapons are not being sold, that they are being given to these guys to make sure that they cause trouble and killing in the government, so that at the end of the day they will remove the person they want to remove in power, then replace them who they want, who will be loyal for them, for their government or their country to achieve their selfish aim in Africa. I want every right-thinking human rights organizations across the world to take this case serious, because even in the mainstream media across the world right now, they are not paying attention. I watched an interview about someone in the U.S. government at the time of Trump that said that the West Africa, not just Nigeria, are not part of the U.S. priority, so they are not going to intervene on the heart and the killing and all these kind of things that are happening to our people back in Africa, not just Nigeria. This is something that I feel like we should start to have some proper investigation, and at the same time, put in some security details that is just within our continent or within a region or a country that we need to start taking care of. And we should make law that people like this will not just get away with things like this. If whatever deal that they had or that they have ongoing of supplying ammunition to bandits and kidnappers and cause more mayhem in our country, this is illegal. And this is not acceptable, and I believe that Nigerians or other African countries involved should do something to make sure that this guy face the wrath of the law, and it's not just get away no matter what he's been or he's offering or whoever that is behind it, because of course we know that there are people behind something like this. My name is Harry. Thank you for listening to me. Let's help us to have a free justice for all African countries. Help us that Nigeria is out of what is going through right now. Help us to get all these fake and evil politicians we have all around, to get them out of office, that the right people come into office, that we will be free from the oppression of the West and oppression of the evil politicians within and the rest of them. Thank you. Stop True Thursday and talk and leave. No time to tell time. Alaska Spice. Peace.